Yes, I'm a farmer. Kids Golden Moment. Today we are on the farm. Should I call it the Golden Farm? Yes, and I'm so excited because today I want to teach you a few things about farming, okay? And I'm so glad you watched. Mommy and Daddy, thank you so much for joining the Kids Golden Moment. Please share to all your friends. We are here to mold your hearts, hands, and also your heels onto greatness. And today I'm the Golden Farmer. Yeah, I'm the Golden Farmer. On the I Am a CEO. Today we want to honor and acknowledge all farmers. In fact, I have respected farmers so much. When we started to have this beautiful maize farm, I realized that farmers do a lot of work. We want to salute all farmers in Ghana and the whole world for the very good job you are doing, because it's not easy to farm. Yes, so I am a CEO section. We are going to have NORA to discuss a little about farming. So see you on the flip side.
So I'm going to be showing you guys how we're able to plant this maize plant. So firstly, we would clear the grounds from any weeds. So remove all the weeds from the ground. Then we clear all the stones which will prevent it from growing, Then after you've done all that, you will dig the ground. So when you are done digging the ground, you remove the topsoil or the dry soil off to get a little moisture soil. And mostly the maize plant, it grows when you use loamy soil because it has a lot of nutrients. So we have loamy soil, guys, so we planted it in loamy soil. And the seedlings, we pick 5 of them because mommy told us that the seedlings, if we plant 5 of them, some may be spoiled and one may be good. So the 5 we plant, if maybe one is good, the other 3 or the other 4, would add nutrients to the one to help it to grow. So we plant 5 of the seedlings. So after you're done planting 5 of the seedlings, we cover the ground. Then we pour some water on it because the maize plant uses a lot of water to grow. So that's how we plant the maize plant.
Okay, so we put more because some can even die, yes, and some too come. But what if they all come?
If they all come, then it's a blessing. They get more.
Okay, all right. So what was the spacing? I think Auntie Victoria taught us to use the length of a cutlass or a hoe to space it. Oh, okay. And so that is how you can see. So that you can see that you can use your feet to count 3 or 4. Then you space them out, okay, so you can get space. But this is yellow corn. But some of the corns have weevil inside. How you plant with the weevils, will they come?
No.
Why?
Because the weevils, they've taken all the nutrients from it. So it won't grow.
And it's not going to germinate at all.
Yes.
But the good ones will germinate.
Yes. So
are you saying that this is yellow corn? So the corn that is already coming is yellow corn?
Yes, it's yellow corn.
And how do you know it's yellow corn?
Well, I don't really know, but if you plant yellow corn, you're not supposed to get white corn.
Or green corn?
Yes, because you planted yellow corn.
Okay, wow. I am the CEO section, and Nora today is a farmer. This is the farm we have at our backyard. And today we want to teach the children something small about reading and farming. So here we go. Nora has taught us that we can plant yellow corn, white corn, any other thing. But remember, whatever you plant is what will come out. So whatever you read inside you is what will come out. So when you read good books, you get good vocabulary and you learn very well. That is what is going to come out. So you can see, they started, first they were small, Nora, but now they are even taller than me. Yeah. They've grown so tall, and this one is so tall. Yeah. And it's fruiting already. And can we now eat it?
No.
Why can't we eat it? It's not yet ripe. But there's one which is very big. Uncle, look at this one. It's so big. Wow, this is big. So can I pluck it and see? Yeah. Oh, it's yellow corn. Wow. Nora. Wow, it's yellow corn. So we planted yellow corn and we have yellow corn. Wow. So you see, children, when you plant in good words, you have good words. And I will tell you, I can speak good English because I read a lot. We planted, I think, this is from one seed. But we have how many? Can you guess how many we have? 175. Well, how do you know? No, how do you know it's 175? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you multiply it and it tastes very sweet and it's milky. Try it. No, seriously. What do you use? This is very nice.
It's nice.
It's very nice, children. It's very, very nice. And this is healthy. It's beautiful. Nora, what can we use maize for?
You can use it, you can add it to cassava dough to make banku.
We have cassava dough to make banku. Please speak louder for all your friends to hear.
You can also boil it.
Boil it.
And chew it with coconut, or you can chew it raw.
With groundnuts.
Yes, or you can roast it.
You can roast it. And you can also get starch from it, right?
Yes.
And kenke. I like kenke. And wow. So today, you have done well. And we have a big farm here. Let's go over to Auntie Victoria to continue with this beautiful section on reading and farming and how you can learn so many things out of farming, because we planted only one seed, but we have gotten so much. Nora, show it to them. We've gotten so much. That means that you can read 1, 2, 3, 4 pages a day, 7 pages a day, and by the end of the month, you have plenty words in your vocabulary. And by the end of the year, could you imagine the number of words you have to be able to read well, write well, and be a great child? This is the Golden Garden. Let's go over to Auntie Victoria to teach us more about the need to farm and also the need to read effectively. This is the Kids Golden Moment where we teach you so many things. And today is farming time. See ya.
Okay. Today we are in the Golden Garden. And we are learning something about weeding. When we talk about weeding, weeding is when you have a backyard garden and there are some unwanted plants or seeds around them. Then you try to remove it. For instance, when you grow or you plant a maize in your backyard garden, you can see that there are some grasses and some unwanted plants or weeds which grows around them. So you remove those ones so that the plant or the maize that you've planted will get enough air and then enough space to grow. That is what is called weeding. So just as we are doing, you can use a cutlass to weed, and there I have a cutlass in my hand. And you can also use a hoe. This is a hoe. So you can weed with a hoe, and then you can also use a cutlass to also weed. So any of these two tools are widely accepted in weeding.
Auntie Victoria, if you don't weed, what happens to your plants?
If you don't weed, the plants will shrink because the unwanted plants or the unwanted weeds will grow and cover up what you planted. So you'll not get enough sunlight
and nutrients,
and
right?
Nutrients as well to
okay.
grow
Okay.
how it wants to grow. So weeding is very important when it comes to farming.
Okay.
Yeah, so when you grow things, you have to weed around them so that the air can blow and the plants will get enough nutrients and then sunlight to get to tap into.
Oh, wow.
That is the importance or the essence of weeding in farming.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
very important.
how do we, liken it to children? What is weeding in the life of children?
When we relate or when we link weeding to children's life, it is like just as we did in the subsequent or the previous weeks and months. Like when you have, when we learn the moral tips, we got to know that there are some things that when we want to do in life or we want to achieve, there are some things that we shouldn't bring in at all. Something like stealing, something like anger, something like fighting. So when you have that kind of attitude in you, you should weed that part of your attitude. You should weed it from you. Because if you don't weed it and you steal, mommy will not get, or mommy will not be happy with you, and she will not buy enough gifts for you. And also, as a child of God, you are not supposed to steal, because the Bible talks about against stealing. And also, we shouldn't fight our friends, because fighting is a very bad habit. We are not supposed to fight with our friends. And also, anger, we shouldn't be angry with anybody. So it's also part of the weeding when we relate the weeding of farming to our lives, or the way we live with our children. So weeding is very important, both in our lives and in farming as well.
So today we are at the Golden Farms, and Auntie Victoria has taught us that weeding is very important. It's very important we weed stealing, lying, and all the bad things away from our lives, so that we grow up to become great children. Okay? So remember that in life, little things. I think we learned a small leak will sink a great ship. So the little weeds around will prevent us from getting good sunlight, good nutrients, and good air. Yes, to grow to become beautiful like this. Oh, this one too has grown. But I think when I tell the foods will get finished, Nora will beat me out. But this is it's a maize farm, and this is beautiful. So we'll see you off. But this has been the Kids Golden Moment, and we are still learning more and more about farming and how we can relate it to reading, so that you love reading, because reading is indeed fun. Kids Golden Moment, hearts, hands, and heels. So Uncle Sylvester, we are on the farm.
Yes.
And today we want to teach the children farming and reading. What have you? Yes.
Good. It's good, as you have already said, not all of us will be able to be doctors or become lawyers and the rest. Others can also be farmers, as we have already learned. Good. Now, learning can be done anywhere, anytime. Although we are in a farm, we can still learn, or we can still relate it to learning. Good. Now, when Nora was teaching you how they got about this farm, he said that they first weeded the land. So, if you want to use another way, instead of weeded, you can say they cleared. So, you see that we've gotten a synonym here.
They cleared the land. Instead of we weeded.
Okay. Before the sowing was done. Very good. Now, when the plants are fully grown, what would they do to them? They are going to harvest it. So they started by sowing. So when they grow up, they will harvest it, which is the opposite of sowing is what? Harvesting. So if you don't sow, you harvest.
Wow, okay.
So learning can be done anywhere at any time.
Wow.
You get it? That is why it is very important that you take very good note in reading, as Mommy has been advising you all the time.
Okay, all right. So this is a plant.
Yes.
Plant.
Plant. It has the P-L, it's spelled P-L-A-N-T. So the middle sound there is A. It's using the A sound. So plant.
Plant. Okay.
Plus, so we get ant. So if we add the P-L to we get
plants. Okay, so that's a P-L sound. Plants. So A-N-T is ants. So plant. So this is a maize plant. Okay. As Uncle Sylvester said, you can learn anywhere. We are learning synonyms and antonyms on a farm. Okay, maybe a homophone. All right. So with reading, Uncle, how do we liken this to reading? Because seed time and harvest time, which means that when is the seed time? It's the reading time, isn't it?
The reading time. Good. Reading time. And the harvest time will be when or after you be able to acquire what you are expecting from what you are doing. If you are able to achieve your aim, means that you have been able to harvest, and that way you are relating it.
Okay.
So to sow is to begin. To learn.
To learn.
After learning, if you are able to achieve your aim or your objective, that means that you have been able to harvest what you have sown.
Oh, okay. Wow. So we are getting a lot of maize plants, or should I say corn plants? Which is it? Maize plants. Maize plants. Okay. Because we sowed. Yes. So kids out there, if you read, the more you read, the more you sow words. You remember we always tell you, words make up English. So if you don't understand words, you don't know words, then you really have to read. So here we are. We planted the maize seeds. They have germinated, they have grown because of all that Auntie Victoria and Nora have told us. And now we are harvesting good English. I can speak good English. I'm not perfect, but at least it's better because every day I keep reading. And Uncle Sylvester speaks better English comparatively as we are comparing ourselves. I speak good English, he speaks better English. This tree,
You have used a comparative.
comparative, okay. This tree is shorter, this tree is taller. Shorter, shorter, shortest. Okay, so tall to taller, tallest. Okay, so here.
You shall have time for.
Oh, okay, so next time we are going to learn more. So here we go. Uncle Sylvester has taught us on the farm synonyms and antonyms, and also a few things we can learn from the farm. Please conclude by encouraging the children to read.
Good. As we have already said, reading broadens and widens our minds. So it's very, very important that kids develop interest in reading. It's going to help you. It's going to help you a lot. Answering questions and be able to, you will know more words.
Okay.
And their meanings and the rest.
Okay. Kids' golden moments. Yeah. Thank you so much, Uncle Sylvester, for teaching us on the farm. Kids' golden moment: heart, hands, and heel. Well, we can learn morals anywhere. Today we are learning morals even from the farm. Nora, what do you have for us?
Today's moral lesson is great oaks from little acorns grow. I repeat, great oaks from little acorns grow.
Okay. So how can you liken it to this maize farm?
Great maize from little seedlings grow.
Maize. Oh, okay. So what does it mean? What have you learned?
It means that we need to start from small beginnings so that it can grow big. For example, these small seedlings have grown into this tall tree, so we should start from little beginnings.
So those are the seeds. So these seeds have now become this. So Nora has taught us that kids, little things become big things. Okay. So Nora, after this harvest, what else would you like to plant here? You want tomatoes? We planted some tomatoes. Okay. What tomato is? Go for it and come. Go for it and come. Auntie, so with what Nora has said, most of the children think that is you have to start big, but you can read a page, 2 pages, 3 pages. By the time you realize you are big. All right. So that's a tomato. Hey, this tomato. These small tomatoes. Hey, wow. So that's from the tomato section too. So did we plant tomato seedlings?
Yes.
Was it? It's from the kitchen. Nora used to throw tomato seeds out of the kitchen, and now she has harvested a little tomato. There are more. We'll show you later. So thank you so much for joining. And great oaks from little acorns grow. Make sure that you learn a word a day, 2, 3, 4, and within the month you learn a lot of words. By the end of the year, you have so many words. Auntie, in the farm, which games can we play in the farm?
In the farm, we can play something like unpick.
Unpick, okay.
Yes, and it will be very nice.
Okay, and so let's put our farm utensils down and let's play unpick. I like straight.
Straight.
You like this one? Or
Okay.
which one do you want?
The straight.
Okay, you want straight. Okay, so I want this one. Okay, so let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Okay, so play with Nora. Play with Nora. So I won.
You want straight? Okay, I want that one. All right, let's go. 1.
Count.
3.
All right. So 1, you dig. 2, you sow. 3, you water. 4, they grow. Nora. So this has been the kids' golden moment. I'm tired. We've learned so much about reading, even from the farm. And you can see, from Uncle Sylvester to Auntie Victoria to Nora to I, we've made you know that every word you learn, everything you read will grow and become great like these wonderful and bear fruit. Okay? So keep reading. We love you so much. 1, you dig. 2, you sow. 3, you water. 4, they grow. 5, you harvest. And 6, you eat. All right. Bye-bye. Kids golden moment.
Hearts, hands, and ears.